Peter Ray's Adventures. Welcome to the latest live stream. Hopefully this week the voice and the sound is okay. Do let me know. Let me just... Oh, good. That's there. Lovely. Let's put it there. Excellent. We have got Rufus 117's popped in. Just put as moderator. Richard Payne will be back in a minute because he's gone to the post office. Jasmine Banbury's popped in as well. Thanks for popping in. Much appreciated. Hi, Paul C. Oh, yeah. Basically, I was out yesterday. I was doing a big vlog from Epsom Common, and it goes on to Ashford Common. The videos will be out over the next month. I don't know how much footage I got yet. Hi, BCP and Tea Cakes. Basically, what happened was a lady, because I was trying to do my live stream and signal was not good. So a lady yesterday basically accepted an offer I put on a DVD. One of those wrestling DVDs. I paid 25p for. Anyway, cut long story short, she then messaged and say, I can't pay till tomorrow, I don't get paid. All that, but don't. And anyway, she's paid today, so it's like when you get that sort of thing, it's like, oh no. Yeah, that's what I was just trying to say before the signal went. As I say, if you don't know about me, my name's Peter, part-time eBay reseller. Been doing it over 3.5 years, that sort of thing, buy and sell all sorts of stuff. So we've got a charity shop haul today coming, and are we making the most of opportunities we have available? So do let me know. Once I've done the charity shop haul, I'll hopefully put the link in to this stream. People can pop in. So if you've got any questions about a topic, do let me know. I see we have Scooby Shaggy, Paul C, Chris B, Tea Cakes, DBG, just cooking dinner. Fair enough, DBG. Derek has popped in. The legendary BCP with 1 million subscribers. Afternoon Relove Reseller. Just trying to see, because you can't see who's Spanner on the StreamYard. So I've got the YouTube up as well. Okay. Hate it when they buy it until, yeah, totally. Tea Cakes is really annoying. Like, I'll buy it in 2 weeks. Come on. But luckily, because I was going to give them until 12 p.m. tonight, but luckily they paid slightly earlier. Lisa Cotton's popped in as well. Hi, guys and gals. Bolognese. I'm going Bolognese. Hello, Georgina, Jill. Yeah, any topic, question about the topic. Are we making the most of opportunities we have available? So, are you making the most of the opportunities you have available? For example, are you making the opportunities like going to different charity shops, going to different car boots, striking up conversations with dealers so you can get quite a bit of stuff like gaming stuff, clothes, etc., like what George Ross does with the electronics, that sort of thing. And are we checking out like the auctions, that sort of thing? And do we use Facebook Marketplace, that sort of thing, just in the reselling capacity? Do let me know. So what I'll do in a sec is get some items. I've only got a few bits. It's last Friday's charity shop haul. I haven't really been able to do a charity shop video since, so I thought I'd do it today. So are you all making your most opportunities you have available in the reselling capacity? It even comes down to the packages you use. Where do you get them? Do the boxes, the tape, pens and pencils you need, all sorts of stuff. Whatever you need to use for your reselling, do you make the most of the opportunity you have available? What's that? Oh, cool. Right, first one. So I went down last Friday to my local charity shops in Chesington, not far from where I am, and I popped into there's 4 charity shops. One of them's a children's charity shop. I popped into one of them that I don't normally go in. That's a bit rubbish. I saw these graphic novels and a couple of Rogue Troopers magazines. I was like, it was in the pile for like LPs and that sort of thing. So I was like thinking, not £1 each. But I went to the desk and said, how much for these? There's no price on them. She said, where do you get them from? I got them from where the LPs are, and they're usually £1. And like that's what they said, because I didn't say that. But that's what they said. Usually £1. She had to get the manager. I was like, oh, fair enough. But basically, what I usually like, what I did is basically I said like, okay, fair enough. What can you do? The deal. So the manager said, have them all for £7. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 graphic novels and 2 Rogue Troopers. So not too bad for £7. There's quite a lot on. Haven't actually had a chance to check up what they're worth. Here's the Rogue Trooper, number 19. 21. Apocalypse War. Oh, it's here. Book 1, Book 2. Blockmania. Judge Dredd. All like graphic novels, as you can see. As you can go in there. Apocalypse, ABC Warriors, Book 1. Book 2. Nemesis, Book 1. Nemesis, Book 2. Book 3. The Warlock. 4. The only one I'm missing is Book 5. It goes from 4 to 6. Here's 7. 8. And there's 9. So all those for £7. Those ones and the 2 comics. Let me put these down. They're quite heavy. That graphic novels. These 2 comics. 1, 2 Rogue Troopers. £7. So I thought, yes, might as well. It's pretty much like what you need anyway. So it's okay. I'm going to put my phone on there. So that's not too bad, because the graphic novels will go for like a lot more anyway, when I do try and check them out. Southwest Sellers pops in. Can't say long, doing a midweek roast. Fair enough. Midweek? Okay, cool. I did see Ruthie Lem7 goes to 4 charity shops, but a mixture. Are they like toy charity shops? What else? What type of charity shops are they, and what do they sell? Mainly sell. Because the topic is, are we making most of the opportunities we have available via whatever you do for your eBay side of things, like packing, that sort of thing, or for your buying the stuff, charity shops, car boots? Do we strike up deals with people? Do we get their cards, hand out cards yourself? What do you do? Let me have a look. I tried to make most of the opportunity, says Chris B. I met someone to buy some consoles yesterday in the supermarket. Brought some RA whilst waiting for him. That's always a good thing, Chris, when you can make most of the opportunities. When like when you strike up deals, then you can obviously get their number or their cards, and then you can just here and there tap in some deals. I've got a couple other bits to tell you about my meetup on Saturday and what I did yesterday. Supermarket cover. I wonder about that. I'm just in a fruit and veg aisle. I'm down by the cheese coleslaw. I'm on the meats. At least I hide Southwest. Have you been to Worcester Park charity shops? Not for a while. I usually go to like Chesington, Hook, Epsom. Sometimes I go to Tolworth charity shops. I got a good pound one. Surbiton, Sutton. Very, very, very occasional. I need to go back to Sutton, but no, not for a long time. But I'll have a look, see what they've got, and then see what they look like and that sort of thing. What type they've got, and then see what I can do. It's not far from me. Anyway, afternoon, Richard J. Mitchell. Buying more I see. He's got plenty anyway. No idea how people who source the charity find enough stock. I went to 3 auctions last week. Purchases will keep me going for next month. Yeah, I don't normally pop into charity shops like all the time. Normally at Car Boots, but I try and like the Car Boots get a whole bunch of stuff, 20, 30 items. Leaves me for the whole month and that. Chilton ones, but not been for it. Oh, okay. Well, if you ever see me around Rufus 11.7, do say hello. Question on how do you tell if SingStar microphone are PS? How do you tell if SingStar microphones are for PlayStation? And welcome. Oh, PS2. Hi, Margaret. Cheers for popping in, Margaret. How do you tell, says Tea Cakes, if SingStar microphones are PS2? Oh, I wonder what that said. PS2 or PS1? Usually, if you just got the microphones, if they're the black ones, like they've got like little red and blue coloured round the top of the. Say for example here, I got it round here. Whoops, a daisy. It's been a bit funny with the mic. I must not move it. With the like in the middle. Usually they've got like a USB lead. If you just plug it into a PS2, if you got one, or if you plug it into PS2, because normally all the SingStar microphones work for PS2. If you just got the microphones, then it's in with the black ones. Usually PS2 variants. Anyway, it might have some markings on the side. I've not sold SingStar for ages, and I know Nick had some a little while ago. That's a difficult thing to know if like. There we go. That's the proper answer. They should work both TKs wired. Yeah, that's right. The PS3 ones are wireless because the PS2 have got the USB lead. I knew that. I'm just trying to work that out because obviously Asperger's, my brain takes a little while to think about the question. Yes, and then you said both. Yeah, because the PS3 ones are wireless and the PS2 ones are wired, so it's pretty simple to differentiate. DBG, that's different. Oh, sure, Gary. Hey, Tommy Bernard, thanks for popping in. I go around 5 different areas, total about 30 charity shops in different areas each week. I think that's good. Like different areas, like what I said I do, because if you see like going around different types of charity shops, and if you go around the same one, you see the same crap day in, day out, but then you sort of think, okay, I need to differentiate to others. Let's have a look. Hey, all right, Karin. Oh, it just jumped. Karin, hi, Pierre. I want to say hi. Watching and cooking, so I won't be chatting. Okay, Karin, have fun. Stephen Green, the eBay reseller and the YouTuber who's put a video out today. Go and check it out, Mr. Steve Green. Another episode, 800 something. Hey, that's Darcy Picker. I've not seen you for a while. Ahoy, matey. Shiver me timbers. He's on right down the bottom of the UK, pretty much. Yo ho and a bottle of rum, all that sort of stuff. Oh dear, dear, dear. Any questions? Do let me know. And next lot I picked up was this Razer keyboard. Basically, a little story is there's a charity shop in Chesington who mainly deals in toys and kids' clothing and a few board games, that sort of thing. Anyway, cut a long story short, a guy and a lady was bringing a whole load of stuff in. They brought like hundreds of pounds worth. Nice. I think they brought 2 rugs and a big mat. They brought 2 nice medium-sized suitcases in, toys, games, all sorts, and this. I was hanging around in the chat shop until they left because I knew if I said how much for, they'll be like, that's worth a lot of money. But I was hanging around and they left. A couple of minutes later, I said, how much for that keyboard? And the lady behind said, oh, this one. Said, up to you, make me an offer. I said, no, go on. So make me an offer. Okay, so then £5. I just said £5. Just to be generous because it's charity, you know what I mean? I didn't want to say I'll have for free. I cut a quid. But yeah. A Razer keyboard. It's the gaming. Let me take all the bits out. Let's have a look. We are on RZ03-0018 gaming keyboard. I don't think it's like a good brand, a good one, but I thought Razer, it must have a little bit of value for a £5. So for a £5, you sort of can't go wrong. You get your money back, plus a lot of extra for a Razer keyboard. Let me just pop that back in there. It's a USB one as well. So that one I got for £5. Been to SEN today. The kids hanging off me. Hopefully it went well, Steve. How long do people stick with stock if it's not selling before they decide to redonate? Normally 3 to 6 months. If it's not selling in that time, then you reduce the prices after about a few weeks. And then you just do a sale. If it's not going, then either charity shop or do put it in a car boot. But between 3 and 6 months, I used to do a year, but no, 3 to 6 months. If it's not selling, it goes. If not an auction before. I know that church at Worth, fantastic when our daughter was young. The one that I said about the scope in Tolworth. Yes, Rufus Lem 7, that's right. It's brilliant. No idea, Chris. I'm watching that later when I have a bit of dinner. I've got to go out tonight. Ahoy there, matey! Shimmy Timbers, all that sort of stuff, like Pirates Caribbean, yo. And anyway, for those who are not on Instagram, wow, excellent, Karen, excellent. You do a video about that, or just Instagram? Excellent. It's freaking awesome. I'll have a look later. I've got loads to look through. Oh, a toy. Oh, is that the one in Chesington? Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Totally mad. All right, Alan Starbuck, thanks for popping in. Any questions, do let me know. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's have a look. Yep, definitely Rufus Lem 7. If Steve hasn't crumbled and had a beer, I'm subbing. Yeah, I saw that. 90 days? Has he had a beer? Don't blame me if I don't watch Chris. I don't watch my... I watch some of mine, but Just to let people know that I've taken down that live stream I did yesterday because I did some filming at Epsom Common and Ashford Common. It's Epsom Common. It's the largest nature reserve, local nature reserve in Surrey. Also, I went to Ashford Common as well because it cuts through, and the pub. Yeah, nearby. You'll see that all in the vlogs when I put them out. In about a month or so, or whenever it is. Because I've been quite busy lately, and I did a live stream. Signal was rubbish, so I took that video down. But there's loads and loads of footage. I'll just show you a few pictures. If you haven't seen them on my community post or on the Monumental Facebook page. Where is it? New camera. Oh damn! I've got it somewhere. Oh, there we go. That one. Oh, am I? Oh, not. Turn around. There we go. That one. Just show you. Oh, I can't get the camera's different on here. That's where one of the big lakes is. Stew Ponds Lake. Yeah, that was due to the signal. Rufus Relove reseller, but I put the I deleted it, so it wasn't great. But it's a load of footage to put up. It looked very, very nice. It was very warm as well. One of those days where you put like a jumper on and you take it off, on, off, on, off. So I left it off in the end. Oh, yeah. So that was basically what it... Oh, where am I? Oh. Just a few more. Sail away. Cheers popping in. Molly Muggins. Mr. Me. Wimmy Lennons. Johns. You got to have a picture of ducks. Just a few. There we go. Few full of video. That's a pub that Rufy's 11-7 might know. Oh, God, blimey. There it is. A Jolly Coopers. Yeah, I might as well. Because it's like Epsom Common's like 430 something acres, and Ashford Common's over 500 acres. I'll read the chat in a sec. I'll just put these photos up to show you what I did. Here's the City of London, Ashford Common, National Nature Reserve. But you'll see that all in the video. Oh, that's a bit bright, that one. Just a few more. Yeah, just like getting a bit of amateur photography going. Hey, David M. Cheers for popping in. That's been a long time, David M. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, I'm very good, David. Hopefully see you on your YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to all the YouTube channels here, go on to the 3 dots, go channel subscribe. Or if you're on the phone, hover over the channel name and go and subscribe. Great videos they do. Just a few more. Yeah, so it was very nice actually, just to get out and film, because that was basically like the last few couple of times I will film this year a big vlog, because it's getting colder now. So oh, it is indeed. I haven't been for a long time, but I can guarantee it will be when it snows. You can go to Epsom Common, Ashford, Leatherhead there. you can go to Chesington on the different types of walks. A lot of people running, cycling, dogs, kids, all sorts. All right. Yeah, it is. It's nice for an outfit. I haven't been there for years. I just say hi to David. Cheers, popping David. So, any question? Will do, mate. I brought an eBay mystery box last Friday night, so waiting for it to arrive. Then doing unboxing, putting items on eBay, all brand. Wow, nice one, David. Hopefully, we'll get to see that. Hit all the notification bells because you get notifications to all the channels. Half price out local Chazza again. Chat shop that is. Happens all the time because it's priced. Ridiculously in the first place, so they struggled to shift stock. Fair enough. The last stuff I got was these Lonsdale shoes. They were priced at £5, but they had a half price sale. So I got these Lonsdale high tops, size 6, size 5 in UK for £2.50. Can't go wrong for these Lonsdale ones. Not too bad. £2.50 for the charity shop down the Chesington Parade, which is obviously, I say, not far from me. So £2.50 on the money. Lovely. Oh, Alan. Let's have a look. Let me. Okay. Yep. Okay. What I'll do is I'll pop the link in. Invite. People want to pop in. They can. Talk about the topic. Here's the link to the show. If you want to pop in, you can. Cheers, Steve Green. So yeah, if you want to look back, I've got some graphic novels. I've got this keyboard, Razer keyboard for £5. All these graphic novels for £7. So yeah, not too bad. £14.50 I spent, so not bad. So if you want to pop in, use this link and we'll talk about the topic. So as I say, people popped in. The topic is, are we making most of opportunities we have available? Is Ray a Skywalker or not? I'm trying to think. I don't think he is, but whoever the writers are, then fair enough. What do you think, guys? Random question, but it's... Oh, in the stream, Steve, you can talk about the topic and other bits and pieces. Of the links here. Picked up a parcel from a charity shop today. Nipped in the charity next door. Wow, Totopoli. Is that the one that goes for like £30? Crispy. Down Sussex, lovely. I used to live in Copfront. Wow, that's a lovely place. What did Jasmine say there? Have you been to the Downs in Sussex? Not for a long time, but it's on my list to do. Probably next year now. It's being moved on Saturday. Better off light for YouTube. Is that going to do a live haul video on Saturday, Karin? If so, I won't be able to watch it straight because that's my meetup time. Hey, you alright, Derek?
Hello.
Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that.
No problem.
So, if you don't know, if this is Derek, do you want to introduce yourself for people who haven't seen you or your YouTube channel?
Yeah, my name's Derek. I run the Tap Peddler YouTube channel, and I'm a UK full-time reseller.
Lovely. Just have a look. If BCP is in, do you want to put a link to Derek's YouTube channel? Because BCP is always the one who puts all the links in. So how do you make most of opportunities that you have available to you in reselling?
Generally, I don't. I mean, I've got Facebook Marketplace around me that I often see things pop up on, and I see something I want, but then I think, oh, I've got to go out and get it then, and all of that. So by the time I've actually thought about doing it, it's probably gone. So yeah, Facebook is something I really sort of miss out on. Really, I really should be looking more at grabbing those deals. I go to the boot sales, and I think I get the most I can out of those. I always try to get there early, as early as possible, and get around as quickly as possible, and then maybe do another run of the boot sale if there's time. So car boot sales, I think I make the most of things. Charity shops, I don't generally. A lot of the time I just drive past them. There's a charity shop on my way home from my Hermes drop-off point that I always drive past pretty much every day or every other day. And I don't go in there half the time. I probably should. I always find I pay up when I go to charity shops. So unless I'm really desperate for the stock, I generally don't stop. Auctions is something I probably should get back into more, but I've given them a bit of a break during the car boot season. So, but I will do those towards the winter, I expect. But
yeah, fair enough. When do your car boots end then?
Well, the main one I go to is on all year, but it goes really small and it goes inside like a aircraft hangar type thing. So it probably goes down by about, I don't know, about 80% or something. It drops by, so it goes a lot smaller. It might not be worth me driving there. I'm not really sure. It's a 40
fair enough.
There and 40 mile an hour back, so it's probably better going to the auctions. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities out there that I don't.
Yeah, I think that's same for me, really.
Yeah,
no, a lot of opportunities that I kind of miss because I do a venture on Facebook Marketplace, and then I've got local Facebook pages for different areas near where I live. But I do sometimes I forget to use it because there's so many different things you can do. Like you say, auctions, car boots, charity shops, Facebook Marketplace. You've got Spot, Gumtree, all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, I've got
Green joining. Don't forget, if you're in the UK, in Scotland, when's your next bank holiday, by the way?
There's one on the Monday, but I don't think it's an official one. It's a bit strange in Scotland because they have like regional bank holidays. So in Edinburgh, there might not be a bank holiday, but in Fife there is.
Oh, it's a bit random.
And yeah, now I work from home, work for myself. I don't really know which one's an actual one and which one isn't.
Yeah, that's the thing though. You've got to kind of know when it is, because obviously car boots are on like Mondays and that sort of thing. Because obviously this weekend is the bank holiday in England.
Yeah, that's the worst thing about the boots up here. There's no bank holiday car boot sales. I did actually go to one, which is miles away, and it was really rubbish. So I'm not going to bother going back there again. But the ones I usually go to, and all the ones around me, there aren't any bank holiday car boots.
And so, Derek, how are you getting on with your challenge with Andrew?
I think, today I've listed 11 so far.
Right.
Probably going to be about 30 by the end of the day. I've got quite a few photos taken. But it takes a long time for me to list stuff because I've got to take photos, I've got to test things, I've got to clean things.
Yeah.
Things like video recording.
With Andrew, he pops it in a thing with media.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an additional thing I've got on my packing to do as well.
Yeah, of course you have, but you're getting higher value items though.
Yeah, there's probably quite high value.
Yeah,
I
it's
had a
also
really
good roundabouts.
had a good kaching earlier. I had a £500 kaching.
Wow. What for? We need to know this.
Well, that was part of an electric haul I got
Oh, wow.
probably
Yeah.
over a year ago now. And it was 9 of these power units. So it's a bulk
Wow.
purchase of 9 of them, £500 plus postage. So that's pretty good. I'm quite pleased.
That's good. That
Also,
helps. Yeah.
I signed up to the £3 max final value fee yesterday.
Oh,
So
yeah. I know.
I should only get charged £3
Oh, excellent, mate.
as my eBay fees. Fingers crossed. So yeah.
Cool. Well done. So we have a Steve Green adventure of a legend. Do you want to introduce yourself, Steve?
Hello, everyone. I'm Steve. Hello. I clicked a link and it sent me live on the internet. I didn't realise what I was doing.
That's all right. Get more people watching vlogs.
How's things?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Yourself?
Yeah, good. I've escaped into my bedroom away from the kids, so I'm having.
Oh, I see. Yeah. In case they jump on you. Karin's saying, "How's your sales?"
My sales today. I've literally had 2 sales. That's it today. It's been rubbish. My sales have fell off a cliff today. Well, this week I was having a really good August, and then all of a sudden this week they've just gone dead.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's bank holiday in England, so hopefully it should pick up.
Yeah, I've just looked. There's not one in Scotland, so it isn't a holiday here.
Yeah, it's weird though why they don't do it all throughout UK, but
yeah, I think we do get the bank holiday, but it's on a different day. But the sales might pick up, Steve, when the schools go back, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully. I'm not worried about it. It's just one of those things. But
yeah, totally.
I was having a really good August, but all of a sudden it's gone dead now. Don't know.
No, fair enough.
Nobody wants to win scouts.
Yep, and then also tomorrow you could have a good day. Who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I did see Shane's popped in. Thanks for popping in. And David had to go carpet picker. Thanks for popping in, David. Let's have a look down. Okay. Oh, there we go. Derek, do you want to do that for BCP? Do you want to do that for Steve's channel as well? Because BCP's put Derek's YouTube channel in the link.
Thanks for that, BCP.
BCP.
The only way that is BCP is because you're on your PC all night and all day watching YouTube. Yeah,
I went on an Americans reseller chat the other day, and then BCP.
Yeah, which one?
I can't remember. It was
because BCP's on loads. It was in one last night until about 7 o'clock UK time, and that was going on for 5 hours.
I think I might have been watching Steve and Steph's, and then I clicked onto somebody else and started following their channel, who I'd never heard of before, and he was on there. I can't remember the name.
BCP's on loads. He's on yeah.
He does good around.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So, Steve, with the topic, are you making most of the opportunities you have available via your reselling business?
I don't know. Sometimes I can be really lazy. I'm not going to lie. Maybe I could. There's a car boot that's near me that's on a Thursday, which Derek would probably know about, to be fair. I went there when it first started, and there was only 3 cars there, and I haven't took the risk to go there again. But I know Richard has told me that it gets really busy towards July and August. I should go, but I don't go.
Last time I was down your way, we went to a Thursday one. It was quite big. I can't remember where it was. Around by Cannock somewhere.
Yeah, I think it's Sneverdon, I think.
Yeah, something like that. That reminds me. Yeah.
But I haven't popped to that one yet. I should do. That's probably the only one I don't take advantage of is on a Thursday. But the 6 weeks at the minute, I can't get out on a Thursday.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
I've got kids everywhere.
Do you ever use Facebook Marketplace or Spot Gumtree or anything like that to pick up stuff?
I used to use Spock, Facebook Marketplace. I never used, so I got messed around quite a bit on there. I've never really took advantage, but Spock I used to use a lot, but I haven't recently. To be fair, they updated the app and it confused me a bit.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It used to be so easy to check in your area, and now there's so many different things on there. I just go with it.
Yeah, fair enough. I did see Rufus 117's got to go. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate that. And BCP's put your link in there, Steve. To your channel.
BCP.
Okay. Oh, and Zahir's popped in as well. Thanks for popping in, Steve. Yep. There we go. So it just jumps again. What's Crispy saying? I was going to. What's that? I'm not sure what IOW means. Long weekend can get anywhere to stay. What does that mean, Crispy?
Isle of Wight.
Oh, okay. Okie dokie. Fair enough. So when you go in, Steve, to car boot with Matt, which is retro reselling.
Yeah. We go every Sunday. It depends when Matt's going.
All right.
He goes to a completely different car boot that's the other side of Wolverhampton to the one that I normally go to.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But yeah, we went on Sunday. Filled his van.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, that's cool. Just have a look. Just have a look, see if there's any questions about. Don't think there's any questions you want to me, Derek or Steve, then pop them in the chat. Oh, Zahir has just said, definitely lots of opportunities. Saw an amazing Arkham deal today, amp for £300 that you can sell for 1k to the right buyer, but it's in Maidstone.
Wow.
Yeah, that's the only problem. Was that on Facebook or where was that, Z? Yeah, that's a shame. When you see a good deal and it's like miles away, you think, oh. Yeah. But yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So, how's the sourcing going, Derek and Steve? Source anything good lately?
I went to a boot sale on Sunday, which was the first one I've been to for quite a few weeks because I've been away and stuff.
Yeah.
And I did quite well. I got quite a few things, so I've been listing them this week as part of the challenge.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
On the Andrew challenge. But
yeah, do that, lad. Yeah.
I do need to get more stock though. I was looking at my store the other day and I listed it by sort of highest value first.
Right.
And I came to the conclusion I haven't actually got that many higher value items left on the store. I mean, I've got quite a few, but not as much as I would want. So I really need to get some of the stuff I've got in my pile of shame listed for a start, and then also try and source some new high ticket items.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But yeah, generally, I should have gone to a boot sale this morning, really, but I completely forgot. I always forget about the Wednesday one. I think it's because when you're working at home, days just merge into each other.
Merge into one, yeah, and then everything else happens. You're like, oh.
It's really
pops on
weekend.
Derek on Facebook all the time. Yeah.
Like you've just said it's Wednesday. I completely forgot it was Wednesday. For some reason, I was thinking it was Thursday.
Yeah.
Let's have a look. And Sailor has said, "What's your best ever flip, Steve?"
It's when Derek says a £500 sale today. Mine sounds pathetic. It was a ski jacket for about 120 quid. I think that's my biggest.
Yeah,
it cost me like £7 or £8. I think it's 120.
That's cool. Let's have a look. Z was sorry on Facebook Marketplace for that amp. Okay, cool. Let's have a look. Real Love Reseller was saying any bolos this week. Picked up any?
Trying to think. I did get a few decent things at charity shop the other day. But nothing that I don't think is popularly known as a bolo.
Yeah, same here, to be honest.
There was some quite good things, probably are bolos, but no one knows.
Yeah, with charity shop, they want like high prices. So yeah.
Yeah, I found a charity shop. It was quite reasonably priced actually.
Yeah.
As I said before, I hardly ever go in charity shops, and I should really. But I spent about £40, which is quite unusual.
Yeah, that's good.
I had a couple of big bags full of stuff.
Lovely.
Shop things and
Where do you mainly source them, Derek?
Sorry, what was that?
Where do you mainly source them, Derek? Is it auctions and car boots?
At the moment, it's pretty much 100% car boots. But I do plan on going back to the auctions. I haven't been to the auction probably since February time. The people there probably wonder what's happened to me because I suddenly stopped going. I was there all the time before. But I'm just finding I've got so much stuff at the boots that I don't really need to go to the auction as well. So I struggle to list everything I get anyway. You know, my piles of shame are ready.
Yeah.
Back up again. You know.
Yeah, I think we all do that with piles of shame. Just like certain things that you sort of think, oh, I'll leave that until I do this, and then you sort of forget about it. And then when you come back to it, you go, oh, that's like up here.
Yeah, I do plan on going back to the auctions once the car boot season's.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't, as I said before, it doesn't really close here, but it goes quite small. So I'll definitely go to the auctions then. But I'm going to go with a different strategy. I'm basically going to only buy high ticket items there, I think.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
because otherwise I end up with boxes of crap, and I never list them. So yeah, I'm going to only buy really, really high ticket things, I think. That's my plan. Whether that will work out, I don't know.
Well, yeah, it's always good to have a plan and then just see what you can try and source.
Yeah.
That's what I fear about the auctions. I'm a stickler for walking away with a job lot of stuff that I'll never list. I haven't been to an auction yet, but I'm always doing it. Buy a box of crap that I'm never going to list.
Yeah.
That's what I do on it.
Yeah, that was my problem. I was buying 5 crates of household goods just to get one really good item, but then I end up with a load of crates of rubbish. Most of the stuff I could sell, but it's sort of £5 items and things like that, which I'm trying to get away from. But then I end up listing them because I have got them, and then I end up with my store full of lower priced items. So
Cool. Okay, so Heather's popped in, the Treasure Pirate. Thanks for popping in, and Bianca has popped in. I did see a question from Shane Hefferman. Can someone help me how to list media on eBay? So what's your kind of tips to list media on eBay and to make it a quicker way of doing it?
You want to get one of these. We can find a barcode reader.
Yeah.
That helps, I think. Not that I list a lot of media, but I think you just scan the barcode and you can click sell similar.
Yeah, I've actually got it on my phone. I think I can scan media on my phone. Just scan the barcode and it comes up straight away.
Yeah, that's a good idea. If you list on your phone, it's probably even better.
Oh, yeah. So I'm thinking of me. I only list on my phone. So,
I never list on the phone. I just can't get on with it.
Yeah, same here. But, I do my photos on the phone, like put photos on, that's as far as I get.
I can see the benefit of doing it with things like media where you can scan a barcode.
Yeah,
I can see the benefit.
Yeah, I think there is a benefit, but someone like, as we know, Andrew, who lists hundreds of lots of media, you sort of got to list hundreds of stuff to actually make, because you can make what. Say you got to list quite a lot to make £100 worth in media. You could probably list 2 to 3 items, maybe even one, good item and get £100 straight away. I know it might take a lot longer to list, but it is ups and downs to that side of things where when you're listing media.
Yeah, I do sell it, but I
yeah.
do tend to try to do bundles really if I can.
Yeah, I don't know why Andrew does single listings. I know he says he gets it for very, very cheap, but I still don't think it's worth it doing single listings.
No, I think he gets them for like pennies or
pennies,
20p each or something. So it's probably worth it then, because you can sell it for £4.99.
Yeah, true. Yeah,
in a large letter for 83p, I think it is.
Yeah, not too bad.
And if you add that, if he sells 10, I suppose that's like 30 quid profit.
And then there was, as we saw the other day, him delving into clothing. Did you see that stream?
I watched some of his stream. Yeah, I listed clothing the other day as well.
Yeah,
as part of my challenge with him. None of it's sold yet.
No, I do occasionally disclose, but it takes me ages to think. I've got to do this lot. But,
yeah, I just don't find it's. I just can't get into it.
Nah, same. But and then there's obviously clothing retailers who make good money out of it.
Yeah, you do mostly.
Sorry, carry on.
I was just gonna. You do mostly clothing, don't you, Steve?
Oh yeah, mine's mostly clothing now. I'm used to getting the
fair enough. That's cool.
It's the only thing mostly what I listen to.
Yeah. I could probably get into it if I had some sort of interesting items and I knew a bit more about them.
Yeah.
So if I did start to list more of them, I'd probably start to quite like it, especially if I got a few sales as well. But so far,
if you have a few sales, and you can find the good ones, like band shirts and stuff.
Yeah. But I don't know. I'd rather be testing a VCR and measuring the pixel or whatever it is. Also, you got well, I don't know if you do have to, but I had to iron the t-shirts and then hang them up and all of that stuff.
I don't iron anything, I'll be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Mine's listed with the creases and everything on mine.
Yeah. It's probably good if you list them quick as well when you get them from the charity shops. They've been hung, I suppose. Mine's been on my pile of shame all screwed up for about 6 months. So they were really, really bad. So I did have to do something with them.
Yeah, I think I occasionally do, like, if it needs a quick iron, but most of them don't. And I always give all the items of clothing a wash before, because you never know who's worn them and how long it's been in the charity shop for. Because always feel a must.
Yeah, they can be. If they've been in there a long time.
Yeah. Let's have a look. Alan Starbuck had to go. Thanks for popping in, Alan. Let's have a look. See. Heather the Treasure Pirate says she might do research initially, making a draft on the phone, but I do the bulk of it on laptop, photos on phone, and upload to the laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, I take all my photos on my phone as well, and then I just copy them to my PC.
Yeah.
I think I'm just so used to using the phone now. I've tried it on the laptop. It's probably simpler on the laptop, but I'll change. I'm not very good with change. No,
just stick to what you know, though.
Yeah.
That's probably the same reason I do it the other way around, is I'm so used to it. If I try to use the app, I just find it. I just don't really get on with it. So, but it probably is quicker.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But I think it's just what you get used to, and
true. Yeah, that's very true. Actually,
once you're used to something, you always think it's quicker just to carry doing it.
And so, Steve and Derek, how long do you spend a week photographing items? Do you have like a set day or two where you photograph lots of items, or is it just as and when?
Well, I do mine basically at the start of the week after I've got like a haul from the car boot sale. Monday will probably be photographing.
Yeah.
And then I'll list it and then do a bit more in the middle of the week and list again. that's basically how I run it.
I do it like one day on, one day off. So today I've spent the day taking photos of clothing.
Right.
Tomorrow I'll spend the day listing all the clothing that I've put on my phone, and then Friday, and I'll just swap and change it.
Yeah, and that's a good idea though. Obviously, as you're full time, so I think for me, I just as and when, because I did a couple of days ago, I did a 2-hour photographing session, and then I probably do them like one a week if I can, or at the weekend I just get a whole bunch. I try and do like 14 items. It may be like it's not always 14 items. And sometimes because I've got big bundles of stuff, so I just try and do a whole load. I was doing the other day. I was photographing tripods because I've got like 4 tripods that need photographing. Pretty simple to do and fun as anything, because obviously all I do is I photograph it like in a small state, and then I extend the legs, and then obviously you can extend the head and to make it full size, because some of them I've got are probably about 6-7 foot.
So
Fully
where do you take
all I do, most of them come with like a screw top. So I just put my camera on and then just test to see if it goes round, and because sometimes they're very loose. So, but it does take a while to list and photograph, but you get good returns on it. Because I pick up £1 out of the car boots, because that's one of the things that I see regularly at car boots and tripods. So it's pretty simple.
Do you have to take them outside to take the photos? Because you're going to have a big area to.
No, I just do it in our back room, because we've got a big area in the back room, and just up against the wall. So if it was a really, really, really big one, like they use in movies or using film and TV, then I would take it outside. But normally it's okay, because I did see one the other week at a car boot which was fully extended and was about at least 10-11 foot.
Yeah.
But it was too big for like the space that I've got, which was a shame. But let's have a look at the chat. Zahir said to the pros and cons. If you sell low value stuff, you are spreading your risk versus selling a high ticket item that could be costly if you're having issues. Yeah, very true. Obviously, he was saying at the end about basically about returns if you send a high ticket item. So how do you, in accordance to Zahir's questionnaire, how do you deal with high value returns, Steve and Derek?
I always get my returns back.
Yeah.
I really, I mean, I always moan about returns, but you have a look at it. I don't actually get that many really. So I just hope that when I do get the return, the return postage you buy on eBay is the £3.5p.
Oh right, yeah.
One. Because otherwise, if you send usually the high ticket things are quite big and heavy, and they might cost 15 quid parcel force to send them. Then if they do return it, you can usually buy a label from eBay for £3.5, so it doesn't actually cost that much to get it back. I've had a few issues where if the post office weighs it when they take it to send back, they reject it, and then eBay forces you to send a courier label instead, and that can cause some problems. But most of the time it's okay. It still comes back, even though it might be heavier than the label that eBay provide. Still get it back. So, but yeah, it's just one of the risks, isn't it? I had a return earlier. It was do you remember the old Amstrad emailers? I think late 90s or something. Had a brand new box, one of those. Apparently it doesn't pair up with the handset or something, It was brand new, sealed in the box, so I hadn't actually tested it. But apparently that's coming back. But that was sent to Ireland, so it cost me about £8 to post it. But it was only £3 to get it back. So
that's not bad then, yeah.
It wasn't that. It was £40, I think. It always worries me when I send, like I said before, I've got a £500 sale earlier. That would worry. That's going to worry me whether he's going to send it all back.
Yeah, so definitely. Yeah.
It cost me about £30 to post it all, and then probably again £30 to get it all back. So they're really heavy. These big power units.
Yeah.
So it's probably going to be about 40 kilograms or something in total. So I'm probably have to spread it across 2 boxes. But yeah, that's a bit of a worrying.
Yeah.
But hopefully it'll be fine.
Hopefully it'll be all right. Yeah, fingers crossed, touch wood. And what about you, Steve, with high value returns? How do you deal with it?
I haven't had many, to be fair. I normally get like 3 or 4 returns all of a sudden in 1 week, but
yeah,
just have to deal with it.
True, you do indeed. Yep.
What was that? Sorry.
Yeah. Just saying that's true. Yeah, you kind of have to deal with the returns.
Just have to deal with it and then send them back. It's mostly clothing, so it's.
Oh, so it's pretty simple to deal with. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I do with returns. I tend to not argue or anything like that. Just take it back, because you'll probably get the same issue with clothing, is that if you start saying, well, it was good, what's wrong with it, they might actually damage it just so they send it back damaged if they don't want to pay the return postage.
Yeah.
So I get a lot of, pretty much, I would say 90% of my returns, you get them back and there's nothing actually wrong with it, but they've said it's faulty, just so they don't have to pay the return postage. So if I argued it more, they might actually damage it, just so when I do get it back, it has got the dent or the faults that they say it had.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's better off just take it back and look, and hopefully you'll get it back in decent condition. You can just resell it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
I never challenge it, and mostly my returns are just the thing where they say, "Oh, it doesn't fit me," so they end up paying the postage anyway.
Yeah, most people actually honest and say it doesn't fit rather than.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm pretty surprised. They are pretty honest. They'll just say, "Oh, yeah, I thought I was going to fit in a small. I don't fit in a small," so they end up sending it back. But I have found a lot of them where they go through the process of return and then they never get it back to me by. I've had that happen 3 times where they haven't got it back to me by the date that eBay have requested to get it back.
Yeah.
And then I haven't had to refund them. It's just the case has been closed. So.
Yeah. I often get that. If you get them to open a case, sometimes you just don't get it back anyway.
Yeah, they don't want to go through the hassle of it. They think it's just going to be as simple as you send them a refund and then most of the time they can't be bothered with the hassle and just keep the item.
Yeah. True. I have a question from Z. Have you guys ever done stock check? I'm finding odd things not listed anymore, which I was sure they were. Kind of worrying when you have a big inventory to go through.
I actually did that the other day. I was putting SKUs on all my listings.
Oh, right, yeah.
Just to make sure I knew where all the clothing was, and I was coming across stuff. I was like, "What's this? And where's this from?" And
all right.
I had no clue. Or when I first started listing clothing, some of the descriptions were terrible. I know I don't put a lot of good keywords in my listings now, but some of them I didn't even put like the brand name in some of the first clothing listings. It was just blue jacket. Sorry, that was basically the listing. So when I was going through them, I just chucked all those away.
Yeah.
I mean, it was awful. Some of the listings I came across were awful.
Yeah, I occasionally go through mine. If I've got multiple quantity items, when I start to get nearer the number I've got listed on the item, I'll check to see how much I've really got left. Because if I've got multiple item thing, I very rarely have all of them.
Yeah, true.
Sale, might only put that I've only got 3 of them, but I might have 10 of them really. So I do go around and check that I've still got enough to the stock check. Occasionally I go through my store and have a look, and if I see something I haven't seen that recently, but it's supposed to be on this shelf that I always go to, then I might have a look and see if I can find it. So what I find is that I move things to get other things off the shelf.
You can't remember where you put it. Yeah.
And I put it on a different shelf to get get to put it back, and then it sort of gradually moves itself around my store.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do occasionally go through. I don't go through it all sort of one by one, but when I think of something, I'll try and attend to it.
Fair enough. I did see Karen Sells Clothes has popped in, and Lillendelf, as well as Ian, the Tat Doctor. And Tyne Heron's popped in as well, and not really a Steve Beard. It's just
he'll get there, Peter.
Yeah, I'm not really. Yeah, I was had quite a big one, but it sort of doesn't grow properly. It had patches. I get a lot of patches, so I just thought I take it off and just leave it here.
It took a lot of work.
Yeah,
it did grow in patches, but you have to go through that stage of looking like a hobo.
You do indeed. Yep.
As soon as you get through that stage, it's beard.
Ian's got one. Says, Steve, get back in your loft. I don't recognise you. Let's have a look. Just have a look at some of your questions. Dan Hawkins popped in and says, anyone ever refunded someone who claimed the item never arrived? Then after the refund, they claimed to have received it. Not sure what I can do now if he's not willing to pay again. Anyone had that?
Well, if the tracking said it was delivered, I would have it anyway in the first place. But if it's now arrived, I assume he wants him to pay again or send it back. I'm not really sure what you can do.
Has he got proof of the parcel being delivered? I'm kind of guessing if he's got proof, you could maybe let eBay know and say, look, it's never arrived.
Yeah, maybe.
Don't hold me to it. I'm not 100%.
That's fair enough. It's good advice though.
I know buyers have appealed decisions that eBay have made in my favour before, because I had a case that was reopened and then closed in the buyer's favour after they'd already closed it in my favour, and I had to phone again and get it changed back. That was an item that I think I can't remember what they said. They said it hadn't arrived, but it had. So I think eBay can reopen cases even though they've decided in the buyer's favour. So it's worth a phone call to eBay, I think.
Yeah, it always is. Yeah, definitely.
Although if that was me, I wouldn't hold up much hope. But it's worth a phone call. It depends on customer service advisor you get on eBay, I think. They can be hit and miss. Maybe try, if you get a no the first time, phone again and try again.
I always try at least 3 or 4 times. Well, basically try until I get the answer that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
It all depends on how high value the item is as well, and if it's worth your time and effort. But yeah, that's true. I've tried a few times.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Okay. And to be fair, I don't know how Andrew actually gets on with his listings and his stock, because he's always, to my knowledge, always lost something. Always got to buy it from CX or somewhere else.
Right.
It's just mad how he works. It's like, oh damn, we lost it again. Or he has to go on his Facebook page and go, oh, I've lost that, or thanks so and so for shipping the item out.
Does he not have a sort of system, a shelving?
I don't know really what he does, but you know him as well as I do. He's a little bit.
I know my brother didn't have a system, although he's started to now apparently.
Oh, right.
His store's getting quite a few items on his store, so I think he has started to use the SKU and have labels on his shelving. But yeah, up to 6 months ago, I don't think he had a. It was all in his mind where things were. And I played a bit of a game with him once when I was around his house, and I was picking random things from his eBay listing, saying, "Right, where's that?" And he knew where all this stuff was. I just don't understand.
Okay, that's cool.
I don't know how he managed it.
We've got 2 minutes. Come on.
Yeah, well, he just went straight to the shelf, and it was there.
Okay, fair enough.
I tried to pick the most obscure, tiny.
Yeah, I'll be like, where'd I put it? Yeah.
I after about 2 weeks, I wouldn't be able to do that. I would have just forgotten where I put it.
Yeah, same here.
Once it's been there a couple of weeks.
It's like when I go around the boot sales and the car boots and that. I always have to write on my phone what I paid for the item, because when I get home, I'll be like, what did I pay for it? I see if I get a load of items. I'm like,
I do that as well when I'm doing my expenses. I try to do them as soon as possible. Otherwise, it comes.
Yeah, same.
When I actually get around to listing it, I think.
I do a car boot receipt every time I finish at a car boot, because I'd never remember.
Yeah.
So I do my own little receipt when I get home.
Right.
Yeah, I did start to enter it in as I bought stuff from the car boot sale, because I use QuickBooks, so I just add it as an expense.
That's a good way of doing it.
I ended up forgetting to do it. I did some of them, then I forgot some, and I just thought, it's not. That's worse thing, because you don't know which one you've already done and
fair enough.
which ones you haven't. So I do them all when I get home now, and I just empty the car and go through.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, because obviously when I go around the car boot, wherever I pick up, I write on my phone. I go, right, that's sounds so, and then when I get home, I can always go in, and then pretty much straight away I can go into my Excel spreadsheets and write down all the stuff I've got in case I lose it. And then obviously the other side of things is it's always good to sort of know what you paid for it. Write it down, because I always write it down, as you know, via my car boot and charity shop hauls. I always write it down because I'm always going. All right, I've got all these notes here because I always forget. Yeah, I have to write everything down. So
that's the good thing about auctions. Get the receipt from the auction. So that's the good thing about you. You just got the receipt there. So
you can check it out from there.
Yeah,
definitely. I did see Karen had 2 ago. What we do, we wraps up in a minute because it's 5:10. So there's a couple more questions. Okay, let's have a look. So, Derek and Steve, what's your plans this week via listing, YouTube, that sort of thing?
For me, I'm still doing this challenge with Andrew, the tag team challenge. First to 500 listings, I think it is.
Right. I thought it was hand out prize.
So I'm listing for that. Trying to. Well, my target really needs to be 50 a day, but it's going to be more like 20.
Please beat him. So he'll just keep going on about it for the next 6 months if he does beat you. So please beat him, dude.
Well, I'm working with him. It's like a tag team thing.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant first.
Oh, I forgot you're working with him. He's
been first on 500.
Yeah. Well, I think he's gone away on business or something. With his day job.
I think it was away on business beginning of the week, and I think today he was on a train for his late birthday present or whatever it was.
Yeah, so I think so far I've done most of the listing.
Well, you probably will.
But I won't be listening over the weekend, so
I see.
He might be able to catch up then.
Well, hopefully, if he don't go on stream or if he doesn't, I don't know, whatever else he does.
Yeah, but it's the listing usual for me.
You got any videos planned, Derek? Like haul from the hall or?
No, I was going to do a haul from the hall, on Sunday, but I wanted to start listing all this stuff. Do one, but I have got an edited video of my storage unit, putting up new shelving and stuff.
Right.
I might try and piece together some sort of decent video from.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure if the footage is up to it, but I'll give it a try.
Interesting to see.
Yep. And same to you, Steve. What's the rest of your plans for the rest of this week and videos and that?
I've always got a plan for a video. It's whether I upload it or end up doing
Yeah,
it. eBay wise, just tomorrow's a listing day. Next day is a photo day.
That's cool. Yeah, but I think for me, more listing. I've always got plenty of videos to come. I did go out yesterday. I spent most of the day filming for like a big vlog. It was round an area called Epsom Common and Ashted Common. They're basically side to side, and all back to nature. And I've done quite a lot of filming for that. So that'll be up the next month or so. I've still got like a sales video to do. Even though I find sales videos a pain in the ass to do. Not a fan of doing sales videos myself, but what else have I got? Oh, there's loads. Obviously Saturday I'm out because obviously that's my meetup day on the 24th. So if people want to check out that meetup video, which is on my channel, then do let me know if you want to come. It's Saturday 24th in Epsom. So hopefully see you there. Apart from that, just more listing. So let's just have a look. Anything else? Oh, last question about posting abroad. Who does and had any problems?
I use the GSP program for pretty much 99% of my overseas stuff. So I just post it to the GSP center in Lichfield, and then it's gone. So yeah, I very rarely post things myself abroad. Yeah,
fair enough. And what about you, Steve?
I 100% use GSP. I've never done anything that wasn't GSP. I find you're covered as well on GSP. I'm near enough everything. Even if it goes missing, if they claim that they haven't received it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the only thing that you have to do anything with is if they say it's not as described. Then it's paying because they've got to pay to get it back.
I haven't had that yet, actually.
I had it on one item. I ended up winning the case anyway because it was actually damaged in transit, but they said it was misdescribed. So then eBay they weren't listening because they said all the buyers saying it's not as described, but it was basically broken. But it was broken from the shipping anyway. So I did actually end up winning the case. The buyer got his money back anyway through eBay, but I also get to keep my money.
Yeah, I thought it was good to win the case. Yeah.
But if I did have to get it back, I would have had to arrange a courier from their country to get the item back.
Yeah, that's a pain.
I did have a look because at one point I thought I'm just going to have to get this back, and I can't remember where it was. It was somewhere like Italy or something like that.
Oh yeah, I've heard people mention Italy quite a bit.
It wasn't a English-speaking place. So I basically had to go onto their courier websites and try and figure out how to get a label to give to the buyer to send it back, and it was all in Italian. The eBay's advice, just sort out the courier and send him the label. I didn't want him just doing it because he could then go and spend a fortune on some fantastic courier service. I was looking for the Hermes of Italy. I don't think it was Italy actually. I think it was somewhere else. But the same applies everywhere. You've got to pay to get it back.
Yeah, true.
Which is a problem when it's a heavy item. But yeah, all the times I've had a problem, I've ended up either just refunding them because it's not worth getting it back, or it's not really been my fault, and eBay have for the insurance, GSP insurance. But
we're better really.
GSP is brilliant. I love it, but I do send a couple of things out abroad, like video games and things like that.
Right.
They just go Royal Mail, and they're so low value that I just send them and basically just hope that they get there. If they don't, I just refund them.
That's fair enough. And DBG is dying to ask you, Steve, if you're on your phone using StreamYard.
Yes, I'm on my phone. Yeah, I wouldn't have a clue how to get it up on. I literally just pressed the link.
Yeah.
And then I kept filling in some stuff, and then went, oh, right, I'm live on the internet.
Because I know Derek tried that the other week, and it didn't go through on the phone.
Work. I know Tom did as well, didn't he, on the Cellar Lads?
Oh, Tom on the Lads, yeah.
I've had a new phone this week, so it might be that.
Okay.
It wouldn't work on my other phone. I could, whenever anybody sent me like a link to go, I always had to do it through the laptop, and my laptop's rubbish. Well, it's not rubbish. Before Lex sees this and goes mad at me, because Lex,
oh dear, yeah,
not a rubbish laptop, but I think my internet through the laptop rubbish. But I pressed the link through this phone. It worked.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's good. Always good to have you on. Thanks for popping on. Much appreciated. What I'll do is I'll link Derek's and Steve's YouTube channels down in the description, and I'll put them in the comments below as well. So do go and check out their channels. All it leaves me to say is thanks everyone for popping in, Derek and Steve. And once again, thanks for watching. Take care and have fun. And see you guys. Bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.